Exactly. And that's also the reason why everything's already liquid with everything else if they're integrated on L0.
Exactly. So buying these wrap tokens are like utility tokens to actually like perform a function, which in this case is to cross-chain swap. Let's say, so if you can keep, basically ETH0 is a totally valid token. You know what I mean? Like ETH0 in itself is like a base layer protocol, but it's kind of like a L0 token. And what that means is that at any given point, if I wanted to cash out from the L0, imagine like you have L0 and L1 as two different layers. The L0 layer is kind of like this hyper layer between shit. And basically, if I convert my L1 tokens into this hybrid L0 thing, then the L0 tokens all interact within the same data type and dimensionality, which are L0 tokens, the L0 standard. And so what you're doing is you're actually like you would mint by putting ETH into the bridge, mint new bridge token to prevent like inflation. And so you could continue transacting between bridges at any given time from sort of like the same unit of value. Does that make sense? So like once I put it in the L0 dimension, then ETH and Bitcoin are the same language.
Yep.
And that language is DAG.
They're unified, yeah.
Yeah. And so you're basically just taking a representation of like what your chain was at the time and putting it in this kind of, hyper standard that then you can jump on and off of. Does that make sense?